Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom. His Grace Ram Kripa Prabhuji will be reading the Nama Amrita, followed by Srila Prabhupada quote, followed by Srila Prabhupada Lilamrit. Thereafter, Her Grace Sadhu Sevini Mataji will be reciting the slokas. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Holiness भक्ति आश्रय वैष्णव स्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूप विलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री नामामृत। The process of Krishna consciousness is the process of purifying the senses through the chanting of the Hare Krishna so that one can understand God. God cannot be seen by material senses. Therefore, Bhakti Yoga process is the process of purifying the senses so that we will able to understand what to do, what and who God is. We have power of seeing, hearing, touching, tasting, and so on. But if these senses are blunt, we cannot understand God. The process of Krishna consciousness is the process of training these senses through regulated principles, specifically through the chanting of the Hare Krishna, Raja Vidya, the king of knowledge. Srila Prabhupada quote, 24th August.
Haribol, Haribol. You are reading yesterday's. Read today's.
Today is 24th August, Prabhuji.
24.
Yeah.
This was displayed on 22. So just...
I am reading the 24th August.
Yes, display is not correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Emperor, 24th August. Emperor Akbar, his chief minister was Todarmal. Todarmal is Hindu. The Muslim emperor used to employ Hindus as chief of department. They did not believe Muslims to become the chief. They knew it very well that these Muslims are not reliable. They can kill their father even. New Delhi, August 24th, 1975. Hare Krishna. Prabhu Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita, Chapter 4. How shall I serve you? I have every hope that you can turn yourself into a very good English preacher. If you serve the mission to inculcate the novel impression of the Lord Chaitanya's teaching to the people in general, as well as philosophers and religionists. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati in a letter to Srila Prabhupada, December 1936. In October 1932, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati led a group of 100 of disciples and pilgrims on a month-long parikrama or circumambulation of the sacred places of Vrindavana. Vrindavana residents and visitors perform parikrama by following the old dry bed of the Yamuna river and circumambulating the Vrindavana area, stopping at the places where Krishna performed his pastimes when he roamed in Vrindavana 5,000 years ago. Abhay had wanted to attend Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati's parikrama, but could not because of his work. Nevertheless, on the 20th day of the pilgrimage, he traveled from Allahabad, intent on seeing Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati again and hoping to join parikrama party at Kosi, just outside the Vrindavana, at least for a day. The parikrama Srila Bhaktisiddhanta had organized was one of the biggest ever seen in Vrindavana. By engaging so many people, he was using parikrama as a method of mass preaching. Even as early as 1918, when he had first begun his missionary work, Srila Bhaktivinoda's specific contribution had been his emphasis on preaching. Prior to his advent, the Vaishnavas had generally avoided populated places, and they had performed their worships in holy, secluded places like Vrindavana. Even when they had traveled to preach, they would maintain the simple mode of the impoverished mendicant. The Goswami followers during the Lord Chaitanya's time had lived in Vrindavana underneath trees. One night under one tree, the next night under another. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandavat Pranam. Bhagavad Gita 11.38. Tvam Adideva Purusha Puranas Tvamasya Vishwasya Param Nidhanam Vitasi Vedyam Cha Param Cha Dhama Tvaitatam Vishwam Anantarupa. Translation. You are the original personality of Godhead, the oldest, the ultimate sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You are the knower of everything, and you are all that is knowable. You are the supreme refuge above the material modes. O limitless form, the whole cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.11.27. तमेव मृत्युममृतं तातदैवं सर्वात्मनोपेह जगत्परायणं यस्मै बलिं विश्वसृजो हरन्ति गावो यथा वै नसि धाम यन्त्रिता. Translation. My dear boy Dhruva, please surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the ultimate goal of the progress of the world. Everyone, including the demigods headed by Lord Brahma, is working under his control, just as a bull, prompted by a rope in its nose, is controlled by its owner. Hare Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrit Madhya Leela 4.168. प्रत्यह चंदन पराय यावथैलांत तथाय राईला पुरी तावत पर्यंत. Translation. In this way, the sandalwood pulp was smeared over the body of Gopinath until the whole stock was finished. Madhvendra Puri stayed there until that time. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Shri Shri Radha Rasbihari Bhagavan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gaurang Nitai Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Morning Chanting Program ki jai, Sambet Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. प्रेमांजन चुरित भक्ति विलोचनेन संत सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्याम सुंदरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूप गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि. With our dull senses, it is impossible to see the Lord. Our senses are not made to see the Lord. Yes, but to Bhava Bhakti, Prema Bhakti, by the spiritual power, we can see the Lord. It is said, by yajna, dana, tapa, to knowing the Lord is very, very difficult. But Lord is very easy. Vedeshu durlabha, adurlabham atma bhakto. In Brahma Samhita, Brahmaji says, Vedeshu durlabha. If you try to see the Lord through Vedas, it's very, very difficult. But he says, Atma Bhakto Sulabha. The same thing Lord says in the Bhagavad Gita, where he says, those who continuously worship me, I am very easily available to them. And the easiest way of continuous worship is trying to practice offenseless chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. See, these tamasi people, this all Yavanas are tamasi. They know that if they keep another tamasi, they will try to kill them. But they knew the Hindus were little religious and they were in the mode of goodness. So at least they used to keep the people who were good, who were reliant. And that is what Srila Prabhupada is saying in this today's quote, that they themselves did not rely on their family people. Hmm? Why? Because of the mode. In the Asuri mode, nobody किसको किस पर विश्वास नहीं रहता in the Asuri mode. So the trust is very less when you are in the Asuri mode or Rajogun mode. In Rajogun mode, the trust remains up to अब जब तक मतलब है तब तक. But in Satogun mode, you know, whether matlab hai ke nahi hai, it is our duty to be honest. As far as devotees are concerned, they remain honest at all conditions, whether in sukha or dukha, whether in man or apaman, towards the cause of Krishna, towards the cause of Guru. They will never ever deviate from that part anytime. Very important, very, very important. This is what is the life and soul of Srila Prabhupada. And this is what the life and soul of all the devotees should be. The instructions which are coming from Guru Parampara, we should keep that as a soul and life of the devotees. Here we see that Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj in 1936 has written this letter. I have every hope that you can turn yourself into a very good English preacher. So Guru Maharaj is telling him to preach. If you serve the mission to indicate the noble impression of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching to the people in general, as well as the philosophies in religiosism. Srila Prabhupada completed this mission very nicely. And that's why he's one of the main acharyas in the Guru Parampara system. When you stick to the instructions, whatever instruction it may be, you know, that is the success of that disciple. Here we see that Srila Prabhupada is still doing his business and job and is on the salesman. He wanted to try to meet Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj during the parikrama. The parikrama, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, now today the parikrama of ISKCON and Gaudiya Math is the biggest comparison to the early days, what used to happen. That time 50, 100 people used to come. Now thousands and thousands of people from throughout the world, they are coming in the parikrama. That is the progress which is going on. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj uh, was doing this. Plus, Srila Prabhupada wanted to meet him, but it was not possible for him to meet because of the workload. But at least on the 20th day of the parikrama, he went and met him in Kosi. There we will see how nicely everybody left. But Srila Prabhupada was sitting there and listening to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. And there, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj says that this person is a very nice listener. He could become a nice preacher. Because those who listen nicely, they can speak nicely. That is the key of becoming a nice preacher. We have to listen nicely. We can go forward. Here Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, Virat Rupa, he is saying, Tvam Adi Devam Purusham Purana Tvam asya vishwasya param nidhana. Vedasta vedyam sa param cha dhamna. Tvaetam vishvam ananta rupam. Here, after seeing the Virat Rupa, Arjuna is giving all the conclusions that you are Purana Purusha, you are Adideva, the entire Vishwa is under you, and you are the base of the entire Vishwa. You know everything, and your Swarupa is Ananta. That is what Arjuna is seeing in the Virat Rupa. See, the devotees, whether it is a Madhyamadikari, Uttamadikari, he will always speak about some or other ways and inspire others in all the situation to surrender to the Lord. And that is what Swayambhunu in the battlefield is inspiring. That killing all this yakshas is useless and it is not suiting to you. It's better we surrender to the Lord and the will of the Lord. That is what a devotee is expected. Here, the mission of applying the chandan is completed. And when this mission, up to that mission, Madhavendra Puri stayed there. That is what is mentioned over here. Because of old age, Lord didn't wanted him to carry all the chandan back to Vrindavan. Because that days, more it was walking. So Lord, out of mercy, applied the chandan to its own form in the form of Gopinath and took the services from him. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.